Live from the USA, helping you get paid every day. This is the boss of Bitcoin, the Cristo of crypto. It's your boy BK. And if you don't like me, you must not like money. Thank you for joining me, everybody. As you can see, another year is upon us. Happy New Year. I do wish everybody just simply hearing these words, the most positive, meaningful, harvesting, time in your life. I believe that's upon us as a people. And so my job, my goal, I'll say, over the next 364 days, is to join you all on that voyage, right? I think all things happen in cycles. All things happen for a reason. And all things happen as a result of two things, either enlightenment or ignorance. And I believe us being involved in this crypto space is the first, not the latter. And therefore, we will be fruitfully rewarded for our endeavors as a result. If this is your first time tuning in, congratulations, baby. You are now rocking with the best. My name is BK. My friends know me as the crypto trader, and I am the boss of these charts, as you will soon find out. Every day I grace this microphone with my voice is another day you get to profit as a result, and today is no exception. So again, 2018 is a lot of money to be made, and if you just now joining us, then check out the #1 Bitcoin group in the world. There it goes right there. Ask Mark Zuckerberg about me. I'm sure he'd have made some money with the boy BK. Don't let him tell you he hasn't. And if he's sticking with Wall Street, you know what I'm saying, that's on him. That's his loss, not yours. But you, my friend, are in good company. 19,000 of my best friends come together 7 days a week to keep each other empowered and in profit in the marketplace. Positive energy and profits to everyone. 2018, here we come. Let's go. All you need to do is jump on #1 Bitcoin group in the world, share that post right there. Let's see who did it, and let's get somebody paid. Today is January 2nd. 1 + 2 is 3. Let's do it from the top. 1, 2, 3. Bam! Big John. What's going on? You are our winner of the day. Do me a favor, man. Shoot me your Ethereum wallet, and I will send you some ETH as a token of my appreciation. A couple bucks Ethereum. Thank you for joining us. And thank you right here. Said, appreciate your work. One hell of a philanthropist. Lots of love from Asia. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the support, everybody. We're in this thing together. Each one, reach one, teach one. You know what I'm saying? And the crypto party is just getting started. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no fun if the homeboy don't get none. So I got 20,000 of my best friends that come together and we rocking out together. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Pivox team. Shout out to the In the Hash team. Shout out to Savan and Understanding. You know what I'm saying? We keeping it positive. Shout out to Crypto Samyek. Shout out to everybody, that's holding me down in this crypto verse, right? My voice is just a reflection of the resonance around me. That's really all it is. It's not me. It's not you. It's not them. It's not they. It's us. And together we are an eclectic, right? That's it. That's how I feel right now. So if you appreciate that, then you go like what we got coming in the near and dear future. With that being said, one of the things that we are speaking about specifically on this call right here is the top 5 cryptocurrencies in technology, right? A lot of people, they just throw up a list, don't really have no rhyme or reason to it, whatever they feeling about at the time. One of the things I learned at the University of Notre Dame was you have to begin to categorize, you have to begin to identify, and then you got to be able to execute. Whatever methodology you put into place. So one of the things I've done over the past couple months is start to silo off this crypto verse. In the same way Bloomberg does their little sector rotation, your boy Big Head go have the same one, same methodology. And the first one of the big boys on the block is technology, fintech, financial technology, blockchain, AI, startup, just type in cool technology in Google and you'll get about 15 million search results in a matter of nanoseconds, right? So this is the future that is pervasive throughout our existence right now. And so what I wanted to do, with the few moments we have together tonight, is to review and identify what I believe are a few of the opportunities to accumulate equity in these markets, right? You have to realize that every blockchain, every coin is its own economy. And when you buy a token, say you go out and you buy, one Litecoin, you're not really buying, stock in Charlie Lee or whatever that clown was, that claimed he was the owner of it, or, listen, I don't know. I think he sold it. So I guess he ain't the owner. I don't know how you can own an economy, but go figure. So you're not buying stock to a person is what I'm saying, or much less a clown that don't know how to shut up on Twitter. You're not doing that. You are buying equity in an economy, right? You have to think about this whole crypto landscape. It don't matter if it's Bitcoin, Dash, Litecoin, Ethereum, Nova, Quantum, ADA, all of those are their own standalone economies, right? So when you buy a token, when you buy a coin, you're actually purchasing value in that economy. And the more people that use that economy, the more, money that comes through that economy, the more transactions you have, turnover, that's when you get some residual growth, right? And so now I think there are some major opportunities in this technology game, because Bitcoin at the end of the day is a technology, it's a protocol, it's a software, it's a framework that allows transactions to happen from coast to coast in a matter of, minutes, sometimes, maybe sometimes hours. And it flattens the playing field. Allow me to sell to you, without any intermediary party claiming to act on our behalf. And it allow value to be disseminated from the top to the bottom, right? And there are a few coins that do this exceptionally well and will be complementing Bitcoin on its ride throughout the remainder of the year on that list, right? So you can see when we go to Coin Market Cap, you literally got 1,300 different coins, you guys. So, what I'm saying? I'm not going to go through, back page 19, page, look at coin 1254. No, I don't care about coin 1254. I say the cream go rise to the top. So I stay in the top 50, top 100, so all of these coins are somewhere, $1 billion plus in market cap. Normally, between 500 and $1 billion, I think are my low point for coins. I'm gonna do a whole nother video on like my framework for picking coins, but there are a few rules that I try to follow, and I definitely did heed those in this list. Number one, bam, Gnosis, GNO. They tell you right there, meet the future. I don't want to get into too much speculation on if these coins are good or bad, because that's all relative to your perception. Again, either your enlightenment or ignorance. And so I'm not here to speak of either one. I'm just here to speak of the capability that these coins are bringing to the blockchain and what they plan on doing with that process, right? So the big thing to know about Gnosis is this is more so Gnosis, for those of you that don't know, Gnosis is knowing, Gnosis is knowledge, GNO. The word is rooted in powerful connotation. So that's first things first. I mean, a lot of these coins are, but first things first. And also, if you go back on the charts and look at what this coin did when it first came out, no joke, it was one of the best performing coins on the market for about a month or so, and since then it's kind of just disappeared into the cryptoverse. But I do believe that it is a solid coin. Again, this is about roughly 300 million. It's down to about a fifth of what I believe is its earning potential. So in my mind, this is $1 billion coin, right? It's just down, no joke, about 80% from its all-time high. and it's been struggling as of late, but it's still 200 something dollars, you know, just to get one. And you can see that orange line is what we're concerned about, right? So when you're talking about one of the best coins to buy in 2018, what I tell you, we buy in the red and we sell in the green. And when you pull up the chart on Gnosis and you look at that 231 and that 77, you just had a cross that should be very promising for the upcoming months, right? So that's coin number one. Gnosis is about knowing. It's about putting everything together, you know, running one algorithm against the next, against the next, against the next, to basically figure out the frequency, the ambiance, the harmonics, everything we do on these charts right now. They talking about doing it, you know, with everything. So it's kind of cool what they plan on doing, and the market should reward them accordingly. So GNO is pick number one. Next up, my man Yuhata. What's going on, man? I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you again. Happy New Year. My man Yuhata said Gnosis means knowledge in ancient Greece. Gnostics, Gnosis. So there you go. Thank you for that. Thank you for that information. Next up, Quantum. Bam! QTUM, the blockchain made ready for business. What these guys are doing is basically like blockchain 3.0, maybe blockchain 2.5, right? One of the problems with Bitcoin is that the ASIC script is linear, it's binary, well, roughly, you know. At the end of the day, it reads left to right, alphanumeric, and it's difficult for scaling because it's linear. It goes forward. You know, one transaction precedes the next, precedes the next, precedes the next, precedes the next, you know, but therein lies the opportunity. Well, what if we built around it? What if we could go up? What if we could go down? What if we didn't have to, you know, have 10,000 million transactions confirming one transaction? What if we could do it a different way? And that's what Quantum is doing. So you can kind of see like this power of one kind of thing that they have, where one person will essentially be able to validate the entire blockchain and vice versa, right? I believe Tangle is the new protocol that they're designing, and it should be pretty cool. These are basically just a bunch of smart guys that are looking to improve the blockchain for efficiency, scalability, you know, and also a lot of harmonics in there. I think we know that cube, we've seen that before in our charts, you know, so again, a lot of harmonics, you know, a lot of system of ones coming together, a lot of triangles, a lot of energy, you know, a lot of resonance points, all of this stuff, you guys. What we've discovered together on the charts is being rediscovered in these blockchain protocols that are being designed, right? So yeah, Tangle is IOTA. My bad. So yeah, Quantum is this number 2 pick. So I jumped the gun a little bit because that is number 3. IOTA, IOTA, the backbone of the Internet of Things. And this is Tangle. So I do apologize for that. I got my head above my slide, right? So this is probably one of the most promising coins because, you know, at Notre Dame, I couldn't if I had $1, but every time one of my classes talked about the Internet of Things or IoT, you know, I would have had a lot of dollars, and then I would have had useless dollars because I wasn't buying Bitcoin back then because they didn't teach us about Bitcoin at Notre Dame. You know, they talking about the Internet of Things didn't even teach us about blockchain, about ASIC, about, you know, Satoshi, none of that. But that was, you know, my grievance. So the Internet of Things is basically smart infrastructure, bridges, toasters, refrigerators, cell phones, you know, economies, governments, buildings, everything, civil. Think Civic and IOTA are basically going to define how people live together with technology, you know, with all this infrastructure. Grocery stores have a huge economy within them already, right? So all IOTA is doing is where we at? Let's go back up to that one. Is they've invented this tangle concept to where it's a decentralized distributed ledger that makes it possible to transfer value without any fees. And as you can see, it's kind of like all over the place. So whereas Bitcoin is like one block is the next block, is the next block, is the next block, this tangle concept is kind of like that turned upside down, where one node can essentially talk to any other node, and the entire network of nodes is self-regulating and distributed, where all the information is transmitted everywhere through a one-to-many and a many-to-one. It's pretty cool what they're doing, right? And they just made a partnership with Bosch. So yeah, this is again, this is, I think maybe people, you know, maybe getting the potential and the capability confused with current findings, you know, maybe because these guys aren't tweeting enough of their meetings that they're having. You might not think that they're relative or important to buy, but I'm telling you right now, this thing will be embedded in everything from GE to Ford to Whirlpool to, you know, just look in your kitchen, any name you see on one of those devices in your kitchen, that's who these guys are building this network for. So it's not about what they have to show today. It's about what they plan to show a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. And if we go back to the charts, this thing is what, $1, $2 right now, you know, but I guarantee you by the time everybody in the world knows who IOTA is, which they will, you won't be able to buy it for that price, right? So let's see how much they are. $4. $4. $11 billion market cap. So again, these are some heavy hitters we're talking about. Next thing, ARK. Bam! ARK. I like these guys. These were one of the original blockchain disruptors. And if I like them more for 2018, not so much for the protocol or the technology that they plan on building, but more so because they've been beat down. Again, this is a value play here with ARK. If we look at the charts, you can see that they were just destroyed and demolished for a good part of 2017. So as we roll into the early spring of 2018, just look for the orange line. You can see the value play on this one. They're under $8. You know, as I look around the market, I do not think they are a $8 coin, but that's, you know, not my call. You can see that this thing has dipped down and it just peaked up a little bit. And again, we kind of have this bubbling effect to where we're just kind of simmering right under the surface. And you do have a pretty strong resistance right there. What is the Bitcoin price right there? 55, 58. 58 is kind of like our holding point. So once we get past 00058, and it looks like we just tested it right there. Nope, didn't even come to it. Once we get past that, then we should be, you know, pushing all-time highs again. We'll have a huge run. So this is not a bad time to look at ARK. I know as far as the technology goes, they are, you know, pretty well set up with partnerships as well. All-in-one blockchain solutions. They do have a functional wallet, which is always good. You know, and again, partnerships, media, big money, big guys, big money talk, little money walk, right? And these guys are sitting at the table with a lot of the major players in the cryptoverse. So again, as far as building out the technology and the new infrastructure that's going to be leading innovation for the cryptoverse, and you can make some money when that blue go over the white. Bam! ARK is pretty solid. It's a great opportunity. And here we go. ADA, ADA. A, right? Again, I'm not here to speak on, ignorance or enlightenment. I'm just telling you what the charts I like, and the charts love ADA right now. What drew me to them, and I actually bought them on their first or second day on the market on Bittrex. I looked up the YouTube video. I was kind of thrown off on how everybody was just wearing black shirts. Got all these pasty white dudes just wearing black shirts and talking like they don't have no emotion. But, I can look past that. I can look past it. They said it's the first blockchain platform that has evolved from philosophy of science. Take that how you go take it. But I think it's pretty cool. They're basically coming at it from a different way, right? Again, I think they can do better on the logos and the iconography, but again, you have to understand what these guys are trying to do and the harmonics and resonance and universal energy that they're pulling from. But again, ADA, blockchain platform, essentially looking to bridge philosophy, science, mathematics, blockchain, technology, energy, hopefully not too many skulls, but snakes and knowledge and dark moons, all this stuff, you guys. If this stuff is going to happen, at least you might as well be able to make some money from it. So let's not sit here and act like it's not happening. It's happening, right? But this time you don't have to be broke while they do it. So let's make some money with it, and if you want to put a plan together after you make some money, then that's your call, right? But ADA, by far, one of the best opportunities on the market, has been one of the best performers of 2017 and probably should continue that run going into 2018 as well. What I do want to do, again, what I'm doing with this, you guys, is I am sectioning out the cryptoverse. This is not all, top 5 coins of forever. No, this is top 5 technology 2018. Boom, 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 boom. Gnosis, Quantum, IOTA, ARC, ADA. Bam! Right? I'm going to do 2 or 3 more of these videos with a few different categories, but I also wanted to do a top 5 community pick, right? So do me a favor. This is what I want you to do. I want you to leave me a comment on this video and let me know what coin you vote for your community pick. And then all I'm going to do is every video, I'm just going to pick one person, that has probably the most popular coin, or if people are saying the most coin, I'll pick some kind of way to pick somebody. But then that one person will have their coin included in the list, and we'll have a community list. I think that'll be pretty cool as well, right? Because you guys probably see things a completely different way that I don't. And there you go. There you go. With that being said, guys, that's all I got for this one. Top 5 cryptos in technology. I do believe, let me check this list real quick. We had 1, 2, 3. Wow, look at that. 3 of the coins we talked about are on our Cryptopolis report. Look at that. 10 coins that will change the future. I'm not going to tell you which 3. If you already got the report, you know exactly what 3 they are. But if you are just getting started, one of the best resources I can recommend for you is that of my own, boss of Bitcoin.com. You go down, click on Cryptopolis report, and you will see the list of coins that are built around the coins we talked about today. So we did discuss 5 coins. 3 of those are on the Cryptopolis report. And literally, guys, this is a list I put together with the mods in the community. In the Facebook group, #1 Bitcoin group in the world. And this is one of the best resources I think that we discussed. Is literally a list of the top 10 coins, retail, industry, finance, technology. And these are the movers and the shakers that are rebuilding this digital space for the better coming up here in the future. So again, bossofbitcoin.com. Hopefully you can add it to your cart if it lets you. If it doesn't, just shoot me a message on Facebook. There you go. Shoot me a message on Facebook if you can't get it. It looks like the website's working just fine, and you will be good to go. Again, #1 Bitcoin group in the world. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and we will keep this money train rolling in 2018, right? I'm booked out all the way through February, I do believe. So I don't have the opportunity to have as many one-on-one meetings because it's just supply and demand. So I'm booked out through February. So if you booked one with me, I look forward to our time together. One of the biggest things I think, is a focus for us, especially if you already got in the crypto game. Everybody I talk to is, pretty happy with the money that they made, but it's not about the dollar sign. It's about the percent, right? And so you don't need a lot of money to get a lot of percent. And as we increase our percents, then we start to really change our situation. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes you may not be cognizant of, or you may not, necessarily appreciate. Well, guess what? Big boys sit at the big boy table and little kids sit at the little kid table. So if you want to sit at the big boy table and have your voice be heard, then a lot of times you need some of that to pay for your plate. Broke people don't have too much of a voice because chances are they're just complaining about being broke. That's a sad part of our society. My goal is to allow you not to be broke, not do this for free. This is knowledge that was unbeknownst to me, and now it is. And this is why I come on this video to give this knowledge to the world, so that we don't have so many broke people. I'm sick and tired of my people being sick and tired, right? I tell this story all the time. In 2009, I was working for $2 an hour plus tips at a restaurant right there on Moreland Road in Brookfield, Wisconsin, right off the freeway, 294 in Milwaukee. $2 an hour plus tips at this little Mexican restaurant. But it was during that time where I started reading Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I started, envisioning a future that was not $2 an hour plus tips. And now I swing trade a lot more, than $2 an hour. I don't like to put a number behind my endeavors anymore, but just know that it's well off. And so this is the process, you guys. Each day we just take little steps, but together, collectively, we are building an empire. Mark my words. 2018 will be a year of building. 2018 will be a year of rejuvenating. 2018 will be a year of enlightenment. 2018 will be a year of empowerment. Those are my words to you. And I look forward to manifesting them abundantly together. With that being said, it's that time of the day. Signing out. This the boss, boy BK. No matter where you stay, Brazil to the Bay, California, all the way back out through Germany. Good night, good morning, and good day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Do that for me. You appreciate mine. Till we meet again, stay cryptic, y'all. Peace.